Hi, and welcome to another episode of Quarantine Cocktails with me. I'm Mark. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to make 3 classic gin cocktails which you can make in your own home. These are really easy drinks which you can make using very simple ingredients from the supermarket. So first all you need is a bit of gin and a couple of other easy ingredients, and let's get started, shall we? The first cocktail we're going to make is called the White Lady. Now I have no idea the history behind the cocktail. I'm not very much of a history buff when it comes to classic cocktails, but I know how to make them pretty well. For this cocktail, all you really need is some gin, Cointreau, some sugar syrup that's made in a ratio of 1:1, and a lemon. You can use some egg white, but in my White Ladies, I don't like egg white. So get your cocktail tin or jar or whatever you have. We're going to pour a nice 45 mils of gin. Use whatever gin you have. I've got this one since I get it from duty free every time I'm traveling. I use Gordon's, very nice simple gin. I think it's the only gin that's got a knighthood or something like that. I'm not really quite sure, don't quote me, but it's gin, it's good, and the Queen drinks it. Classic, brand new bottle. So I'm gonna add 15 mils of Cointreau. You can use any kind of orange liqueur. You can use triple sec if you want, a Curacao from the Curacao Islands. This is one of my favorites. It's pretty much at every single bar. I'm gonna add 25 mils of lemon juice, awfully precise. 10 mils of sugar syrup. Now, if you wanted to add egg white to make it more frothy and increase the amount of texture, go ahead, but I'm not a fan. So I'm gonna add some ice and just get this cold. This is gonna wake my son. Now, if you don't have kids,
he's up now.
There we are. That's a White Lady. Now, if you want to, you can increase the amount of sugar, increase the amount of lemon juice. I like my drinks quite sour. You can decrease it if you want to. Find what works for you. These are all my recipes, so I mean, this is the same cocktail you're gonna get in a restaurant.
What's that, Yuka?
It's a cocktail.
A cocktail. You see the lemon? Is it lemon? Is it yellow? It's yellow. It smells like lemon, doesn't it?
Oh, it's so good because we've got 47% gin. That's one thing. If you can get gin that's not bottled at 37% or 37.5%, what they have in Australia, go for duty free. Get all your liquor there, especially your base spirits. You don't have to get liqueurs, get base spirits because they're bottled at a higher ABV, alcohol by volume, and it's going to make the cocktail taste so much better. They're going to be boozier, but because it's a higher alcohol, there's less water in your cocktail, and it's going to be so much more powerful. Our next cocktail we're going to make is called the Southside. Now, this is by far one of my favorite cocktails to make, and it's so incredibly simple. All you really have to do is have some gin, sugar syrup like before, and instead of lemon, we're going to use some lime. You can use lemon if you only have lemon, and fresh mint. I love mint so much. So we're going to get 60 mils now of gin. Now, because I said this is 47%, it's going to be boozy. So we're going to add 60 mils of this. Now, Queen's favorite. 25 mils lime juice. 10 mils sugar syrup. Mint. Got 8 mint leaves. I'm going to clap that sort of bring out those oils. That goes in. Oh, it's really cold. And that's the Southside. Refreshing. That mint really goes a long way.
High five, Daddy. High five.
High five, Luca.
Make high five.
High five.
Luca.
Luca.
Wait, Luca.
High five. High five. Yeah. That brings us on to our last cocktail, which is called the Clover Club. Now this is an easy cocktail. It's one of my go-tos when I really want to introduce gin to someone who's really afraid of trying gin. There's been a couple of times where I've poured gin into someone who says, I don't like gin, make a cocktail with anything but gin, and they love the cocktail. Don't tell them I did that. But the ingredients are, of course, some gin, some sugar syrup, lemon, although you can use some lime, an egg white, and raspberries. You can use raspberry puree, and you can also use frozen raspberries if you only have those in the freezer. Let's get started. Usually in the bar I have raspberry puree, but I don't, so I'm going to use 6 raspberries. Might be a bit much, but I want this drink to really taste like raspberry. So I'm adding 6 raspberries in there. Even though I've been a bartender for so long, I don't have a muddler. Raspberry. So usually I use a rolling pin and just get in there, but my rolling pin doesn't really work too well. It's got really thin handles. So the next best thing I'm using is an ice cream scoop. So shout out to Adam for getting me a ice cream scoop. It's one of those ergonomic ones, whatever. You can use a glass, a thin glass to get in there if you wanted to, but this is just raspberry, so it's easy to muddle up. Our most important ingredient, gin. Now, I'm not going to be as boozy as before. We're going to add 45 mils of gin, 20 mils lemon juice, 15 mils of sugar syrup, and an egg white. Now, don't do it on top, as you might break the egg yolk and you have to make the drink all over again. So, in a separate tin, separate your egg whites. So if you don't want to use egg whites, you can not use it, or you can use an alternative. You can use egg white powder, or you can use aguafaba. I won't explain what that is, but it is something a bit different. It comes from chickpeas. It's chickpea liquid. There it is, chickpea liquid. Alright, we're going to dry shake this to emulsify. It is a fun and funky word. Looks like a strawberry milkshake. There we go. Now, I don't live in a professional bar, so I don't have 3 coupettes. So I'm going to put this in a rocks glass. It's a Clover Club. Oh god, that's good.
It's pink.
It's pink.
It's pink, Luca. Do you want raspberry?
Raspberry?
You take it off? That you put up? You put up? No? You don't want it. Okay. Yeah.
Got a moustache.
Yep.
Enjoy your Clover Club. So there you have it, guys. 3 easy to make gin cocktails which you can make in your own home. Very simple. Just make sure you have some gin, and that's pretty much all you'll need. Remember, guys, if you like this, remember to leave a like. It always does help. It makes my self-worth increase. Jokes aside, remember to like, Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you want me to continue doing a series like this, or you want me to try something new. Just let us know. Anyway, I'm Mark, and thanks for watching. Clouds are blushing beauty.
Hello. Hi. You say hello. You say hello to everybody. Say hello. Hello. Luca, what are these cocktails? Introduce the cocktails, please. Where's the green one? Go green one. Green. Where's the color green? The middle one? Yeah. And where's the red one? Red one. Where's the red one? Red. Red? Is it that one? With the raspberries. And the yellow one. Which one do you like the most? That one. Alcoholic baby.